my new theme song that I love. Sunday. It's April the 7th, 2019, and I'm Eric, talking at you as always from beautiful downtown Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, where they say that nothing is impossible. But I did nothing all frickin' day today.
Do you wonder what else is impossible? Winning an argument with a woman.
You know what? I was going to go the woman route with my intro, and I couldn't come up with anything clearer that would be funny, but you're right. You're absolutely right in every way imaginable. What's going on with you, Gord? You got something you want to talk about?
No, actually not on that front at all for once.
Oh, cool.
But there is something I would like to discuss. It'll be a short conversation, but
Sure.
it is something that is true and dear to our heart. That is something that I discovered that I need to experience in life.
Well, please indulge me.
Okay, are you ready for this?
I am.
I'm assuming, as a fellow meat eater, that you have heard of the almighty turducken, correct?
Oh, of course I have.
No, have you ever heard of the cow lamb kid?
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
It's a pig stuffed inside of a lamb, stuffed inside of a cow.
You did show me the picture on Facebook. That was absolutely incredible.
I need to have this in my fucking belly.
I thought you did.
Oh my god. New picture came up and I nearly just jizzed all over the place.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
It was definitely a fine looking picture you sent me. Now, my question, and you would know this, how long would it take to cook that? It's got to be years.
So I've done a bit of research, and it turns out it takes about anywhere from 8 to 14 hours, depending on the technique specific you're using to cook it.
Oh, that's actually a lot better than I thought.
Yeah. But you figure a good 12 hours at least anyway.
I really got to figure out what the F is causing this echo. I'm dying here.
It is really fucking bad.
I thought I had the solution to all of our problems, but I don't think I do.
Apparently you found out how to make it slightly worse.
That's not surprising. Definitely one of the things I'm good at is making things worse.
And this is why A, we're really good at what we do, and B, why we'll never make it anywhere.
There we go. Hey, that's not bad.
Hey, that works.
It's a little better. No, it's not at all.
Oh, I was going to say, don't fuck with it.
No, it's good for you, I think, not as good for me.
No. So it's like sex with most women with me.
Exactly. If I do this, I don't get it at all. Oh, yeah, I do. Alright, I give up. We're on the air. Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. We're having some extremely technical difficulties. I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what to do. Short of possibly not using Spreaker anymore? I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out. I don't have a tremendous amount to talk about here tonight. I just really wanted to get on the air and say hi from the Champion Tree Entertainment Company, who does shitty sound apparently now. And I wanted to kind of introduce my idea for the upcoming week. But it's funny you brought up your cow pig and what's cow pig lamb?
Lambic.
Calambig. Because I was actually discussing last night how much I miss your culinary input. I found that corn video I made for you.
Oh, did you?
And it was funnier than I even thought. Because nothing happens. It's just corn. like just on a plate, like, but trying to look really scary. It was funny. Anyway, made me realize how much I miss your culinary segments we used to do. So that's neat that you brought that up tonight. I appreciate it.
No problem. I can still come up with some random food things because I mean I have. Oh, here's a neat thing. We know there's different types of spaghetti. You know, you have regular spaghetti. You got like angel hair. You've got spaghettini, the really thin stuff.
Vermicelli is one.
Did you know that there is a version of spaghettini for asparagus?
No, I don't think I did know that.
Apparently, because my girlfriend made fucking asparagus the other day, and she made some asparagus. I have never seen asparagus so fucking tiny in my entire life.
That did your pee stink just a little bit?
Well, you could use it for floss, if that helps.
I wouldn't recommend that. That's probably not good for your teeth.
That's a vegetable. It's got to be good for your teeth.
Well, you can't argue with that logic.
You can, but why would you want to?
Right? No, you know what? I don't like the spaghetti.
I fucking love it.
Number one, I like an al dente sort of pasta. And it's very difficult to achieve with something that small. For me, personally.
No, that's true.
And I don't know. There's something about the texture that I don't like as much as other things.
Well, I mean, I know I prefer, like, vagina over spaghetti, but I understand. Texture's a good thing.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, that's just, that just makes sense.
I would hope so.
I also, if given the chance, if it was the old vagina factory, I'd probably go there more.
Well, maybe if it wasn't the old vagina factory. That might keep me in the pasta ring a little longer, you know.
I could go for both. What else? Where are we at? I had a very amazing weekend. Just the stuff you write movies about, I tell you.
Top notch, right?
Oh, it was a notch.
I don't know a notch of or a notch above what, but it was a notch.
There were several notches involved, which was good. But there was a lot of me losing money and friendships and probably a little bit of my reputation, which was bad.
Well, yeah, remember, reputation is nothing but a perceived notion of what somebody thinks they know about you.
And I have noticed that perhaps I have a listener in Vancouver, Washington, to the last few episodes, which not ideal.
Oh. That's not ideal?
Well, no, because I haven't really fully explained to her what's going on yet.
Oh.
So
maybe we should take this opportunity.
I think, no. But, I tell you, Joey Jeremiah is looking really good right now. And I'm going to have to just suck it up and apologize to my Caitlin and hope for the best. It didn't work out for him on the show, but maybe I'll have better luck.
One can always hope.
Yeah. I'm not. But we do have, I don't know if you've noticed, we've got listeners all over the country right now. Thank you guys, Canada. Thanks for stepping up and listening to me. And Gord, for a while I thought maybe Canada hated me. But
yeah, it was weird. We were for a stretch there. We had like no locals.
I also noticed that our listenership on Spreaker is dropping like pants at a slumber party at R. Kelly's house. I don't know. I think people are just migrating away from Anchor and towards other platforms. So
there's a guy with a searchlight on me. I don't know why he does doing this. He keeps flashing me.
Oh.
Why are you flashing me? Should I flip on the bird?
You should make sure you record everything.
Well, I flipped him the bird and he immediately stopped flashing me, so maybe that helped.
That's good. We got some excitement, ladies and gentlemen. We got Gord with a potentially breaking news story.
Wait to see what happens next. This could be fucking interesting. Maybe he's... I'm in a cemetery. Like, what the fuck are you flashing me for?
Really?
Jesus Christ. It's not like he's gonna wake the dead.
I had a plan. I still have a plan.
Any sign of what's going on there, Gord?
Yeah, no.
Nothing?
It looks like he shut it off, and I don't know what the fuck he did. Looks like he walked away or something, but
I resent
I
that.
don't see him anymore.
Well, that was tense. I'm glad you came out of it okay. It was really touch and go there for a minute, but we're glad to have you back.
Tell you, man, I felt like Geraldo should have been with me. We should be opening a vault or something. It's terrifying.
I had just dialed 911, and then you backed me off right away.
Can you imagine? I need 911. Where to? Ontario. You
Yeah.
realize that you're in BC, right?
I realize where I am. Thank you. Drive faster.
An emergency is still an emergency.
An emergency is still an emergency.
Don't you guys got a jet or something? Get the fuck over there.
I don't think they do.
No, they don't.
They
If
could
they do,
borrow.
I really would be terrified.
They could borrow the chopper from North Shore Rescue, which would be awesome.
That would be kind of fun. Oh my god, if a fucking helicopter showed up here, that would be amazing.
I like going in helicopters. I have no idea how to fix this echo. I'm gonna die.
I've never been in a helicopter. That's a long-standing dream of mine.
I actually was when I was young.
Really? You never flown a helicopter?
Yeah, here's the 6 degrees of separation. My stepfather's ex-wife married a helicopter pilot.
No.
And they were very close. My stepfather was very close with his ex-wife. They were like the happiest divorced couple you've ever seen. It was like weird. They always hung out together and stuff. So the two husbands became good friends, and they let the one husband got so many free hours. Like you earn hours while you're at work, and then you can use those hours for like recreation. So he got to take me out for a couple hours and just fly around the Okanagan. It was fucking awesome.
That is fucking great.
It was the greatest thing in my life. The headset with the little microphone.
Yeah.
It's so cool. You need that. You can't hear on them. They're loud as shit.
Yeah.
But there's no turbulence. They cut through the air, right? That's the purpose of the propeller. So it's really
right.
it's super. He landed on a picnic table and scared the shit out of me. It was awesome.
That's fucking dope. I like that.
Yeah, he's a forest firefighter guy. Like he does the big. He flies the helicopter in and gets the bucket of water and dumps it on the forest fire.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's like the black guy on Magnum PI. Except
I
cool.
can't think of anything to make the reference.
Except with cool and better shorts. No, he's a very, very cool guy. Dave's his name. I haven't spoken to him in far, far too long.
I almost got on a helicopter when I was out in BC. I made plans to go to... I was going to take a helicopter with the girl I was with at the time. We were going to take the helicopter from Vancouver right at the sea bus. We were going to fly out to the island, out to Victoria, and we were going to go to see Two Live Crew play at a fucking strip club.
That's moderately awesome.
I thought that was going to be amazing, but then I figured out that the whole night and day, the next day for meals, the hotel, all that shit included is going to cost me like $700 fucking dollars for everything.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking $700 to be Two Live Crew, not exactly worth it.
Well, I'm thinking since our plan is to swing by New York, if at all possible, after our excursion in June, we could plan the same kind of romantic getaway for you, me, and El Chapo.
That might just be a good idea.
Yeah, I know Two Live Crew would be up for it.
I'm pretty sure they would.
And we'll swing by and get him off Rikers Island, and we'll all go have a hoot nanny.
I'm in. Fuck it.
I don't know if El Chapo knows what a hootenanny is, but I'll show him.
I'm pretty sure he'll find out pretty fucking quick, though.
Have you heard that he and his wife are starting a clothing line?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he wants to start a clothing line, and how that'll be, everyone's gonna want it. That's gonna make Ed Hardy look like a punk ass. The El Chapo Gapo.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's like fantastic. It's like the greatest name in the world.
Yeah.
I would actually shop there if they had the El Chapo Gapo. That's amazing.
Exclusive at Walmart.
Exclusive to Walmart. I love it. El Chapo Gapo. Free with Coke.
If I had internet access right now, I'd literally be posting on Facebook. I don't know what you guys are doing this weekend, but I'm going to El Chapo Gapo.
El Chapo Gapo. I love it. I
myself a jumpsuit.
If anyone in New York, we do have listeners in New York. If any of you can get a phone call into El Chapo and have him contact ericandgord.com or 604-655-9630 if he wants to be on a podcast. We got a business idea we want to pitch, yeah.
Yeah, we do, and I think we've got a fucking winner.
I also think the Joe Fresh guy lives in Vancouver. I'll try to get in touch with him, the guy from Dragon's Den, and see if he wants to get in on this early. The El Chapo Gapo by Joe Fresh.
Oh, that's such a great idea.
I will talk to him. I talk to Vikram Vij all the time about food shit.
I think that, I mean, as long as we pitch it right, in the sense of, like, most of the proceeds go to us, and then it goes to, like, I don't know, drug addiction centers.
Sure.
I think that would be a great idea.
Well, considering your government sure as hell doesn't plan on funding them at all.
No, they certainly do not.
I thought maybe there was some good news coming, and no, it was quite the opposite.
Oh no, it's horrible fucking news.
Very unpleasantly surprised for the safe, or I should say supervised injection sites in your province. They just don't have a hope in hell of surviving.
Did you hear that this fucking idiot actually wants to turn around and eliminate anesthetic for colonoscopies?
Yeah, what?
Come on! Do you really want to have a tube and a camera shoved up your ass without being knocked the fuck out?
I think he's just a sadistic man, and he's just that's just ass fucking, as close to ass fucking everyone as he can get. Dry ass fucking.
That turns into fucking male rape at some point, though. Like, come on.
Does. I've had one. They're not pleasant to begin with.
I had one, and I was out the fuck hole for all of it, and I enjoyed the experience because I don't remember any of it.
That's how you want it to be.
Exactly.
Generally, anything going in your ass and half of what comes out, you don't want to remember.
If I could I mean, I can, but if I actually had the lack of mental capacity to do this, I would take pictures of my own shit because I enjoy taking a good dump. But I'm not into ass play. I'm not into having anything shoved up my ass whatsoever. It's just not what I call enjoyable.
No, there's never anything pleasant about that.
No, and this is why I don't fucking force that on a woman. I'm never going to say, woman, you need to learn to take it up the ass because I like fucking the ass. No, it's just not my thing.
I've never forced it on a woman. Frankly, I've never even suggested it.
No. I'm not saying I've never done it. I'm just saying it's not an issue that I'm ever, like, I will bring up just about any other sexual fetish out there before I would say I really think we need to do anal tonight. That's just not my bag.
Yeah, I didn't suggest it the time, actually a couple of times. So I'm just lucky, fellas. But no, I would never force such a thing.
No, that's just, no.
And I certainly wouldn't want it forced upon me.
Just
No.
do it!
No, if I wanted that, I'd go to fucking prison. Thank you.
Just do it!
And I don't want to go to prison.
Not again.
I resent that.
You didn't hear that, Gord, but it was funny.
No, I did not.
That's good. Listen to the show once in a while. So as I said, I think we're going on to other platforms. Where in every country you can name, and some that you can't. And it's just going really great. So I do. It sucks that we're not being listened to on Anchor, but I think it's because Anchor's kind of a pain in the ass to listen on. And people are just discovering us other ways, and that's fantastic, guys. Thank you very much. Please send your questions and comments to Eric at ericandgord.com. If you would like to be a guest on the show, I don't care who you are, where you're from, or what you want to talk about. You just go ahead and shoot me an email at guests@ericandgord.com, and you're on. That's the vetting process. You contact me, and I'll put you on.
Yep. Talk about whatever you want. Truth, lies, whatever. We'll talk to you.
I've got a couple of appearances coming on in the next few weeks. And I've also, my episode of Own the Truth is available on, you can watch the full video on our website, ericandgord.com, or you can listen to it on all the platforms you listen to me and Gord. Look for Own the Truth with Marco Adanasi. Very, very cool guy. It was a nerve-wracking interview, and I hated it. But it's really fun. I'm going to play a song over this. Hello?
Hey, bro, I'll be there in a minute.
Okay, I'll be right out.
Hey, do you have any foil around you?
Yeah, I can probably come up with some foil, I think.
Yeah, cool.
All right, man.
Okay, thanks.
I'll see you in a minute.
Yep.
Okay, are you back? I got you back?
There you go.
Excellent. Sorry, I had to put you on hold for a minute. Listen to the episode, because I probably won't edit that out.
It's too bad you couldn't hear me, because I'm just here, I'm like, I don't know if Eric understands to put me on hold. Maybe he does. Maybe I'm just in here alone. I don't know.
I've got a twitch that I can't handle. I got to go see my chiropractor. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you in the good hands of your fearless leader and mine, Mr. Gord Strain. And he's going to talk to my roommate, Chris.
Awesome.
There we go.
So, Chris, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Would you ever be interested in trying the Calympic thing?
The what?
The Calympic.
What's all with that again? I didn't quite hear you guys earlier.
Okay, so what it is, you've heard of the turducken?
Yes.
Okay, it's the same concept, but just bigger and meatier. So it's a pig stuffed inside a lamb, stuffed inside a cow.
You're kidding. That is
I
too
kid you not.
sweet. Like that.
Right? Tell me.
That is a whole new concept to the McDonald's gangbang burger thing.
Yeah, absolutely. It takes it to a whole new fucking level.
Oh, this is
You
amazing.
basically gotta wrap it. You basically gotta wrap it in fucking like a fence, and then run a giant stick through it, and then rotate it on a fire for like a dozen or so hours.
Oh, okay. Well, here's another twist. What about? Oh, I don't know if that would in the middle though, but I was thinking the deep fried version, like turkey. But I guess that wouldn't cook the middle though, would it?
It would. I don't know how they'd have to pull that one off.
I
'Cause,
know.
mean, that would be one big fucking deep fryer.
Oh, exactly, right? I mean, I'm just trying to think, because every time, like, the first time I did a turkey, 20 minutes in, the smell was so good, I was going to stick my hands right into the oil just to start grabbing pieces. It was, and ever since, I won't even use the oven anymore. It's always deep fried.
See, I'm terrified of the deep frying turkey only because I saw this amazing video.
Yeah.
Where the guy set it up in front of his house on his deck.
Yep.
And the wife comes out and says, just don't burn the house down, laugh, and she goes to the house. And then the guy burned his fucking house down.
Yeah, I've seen the same one. I know it is so dangerous, but if you're out by a lake on a nice sandy beach or something, perfect. But you gotta be careful.
Man.
There's no doubt about it. But,
I've still never actually even tried that yet. So I really need to get around to that.
When it comes to taste, I swear you will never go back. And the smell itself is fantastic. It is, like I said, just 20 minutes in, you want to just stick your hands in that hot boiling grease and start picking it apart. It's phenomenal. And you'll never go back.
In other words, what you're saying is not the food to have when you're stoned.
No, wouldn't want to do that, of course.
Every other thing, you'd be like, dude, that smells so fucking good. We just gotta get into that now. I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah, warning, do not cook while stoned. I gotta remember that.
Save the doobie for after. Come on, man. Like, you know.
Well, our other fearless leader has returned.
Oh, awesome.
Thanks, guys. That was awesome, Chris. You're a great fill-in. I didn't hear a word of it. I hope it was good.
Oh,
Now we had a good laugh.
yes, exactly. It was good. We were going with the lamb inside of the cow.
Oh, yeah. I'll show you the...
Inside of the goat, inside of the cat.
If I can pull it up, I'll show you the picture. I've decided I'm going to take it one step further next year, and I'm going to do the pig inside of the lamb, inside of the cow, inside of a mountain goat, inside of a Sasquatch.
I'm in.
And for the Chinatown,
And I'm going to pick...
the cat inside of the dog.
I know in Chinatown they can give me a Sasquatch.
Yeah.
You can get anything in Chinatown.
You would be amazed. I could not believe that Ashes of Purgatory got a goat head.
Yeah.
Yeah, who never saw that one coming?
That was the first place we tried too. We're like, this place looks like it would have one. We walked in, yeah, you got a go ahead? Yeah, we got a go ahead.
How many you want?
What?
How many you want?
That shouldn't be.
Is it really that easy? Oh my god, this is awesome.
I don't see any other goat parts here. What the fuck is going on? It was shocking and disturbing. Everything about Chinatown is shocking and disturbing. And nobody, except at night, because nobody actually lives in Chinatown. I think even the Chinese people don't like Chinatown.
The only white guys above the restaurants.
Well, that would kind of make sense because, well,
But I have heard rumors.
the fucked up shit that goes on there.
I would like this summer to be able to substantiate the rumors that there's a massive network of underground tunnels a la the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Chinatown.
Again, would not be all that surprised.
I wouldn't be that surprised, but I'm told they're there. Like, you remember the scene where there's with the half pipe and the kids are all skating and listening to music, and then the one guy runs into the dude and he's like, "Go, play." That scene that took place here, apparently, that's real.
Did it really?
No, but it's those tunnels. There's a network of tunnels like that here, and I would like to start a rogue shoplifting ring that operates underground and calls themselves the Foot Clan. I don't think that's too far-fetched for me.
I don't think so. You know what would shock me that would come out of Chinatown? You know what would actually shock me if that came out of Chinatown?
A good smell?
Something normal. Yeah.
Something normal?
Something normal here, gotta be like, holy shit, it actually happened. The end of the world is upon us.
Less than a dozen people being horribly offended and going, "I'm fucking Korean, you fuck!" There's a very many. Is the echo killing me here? There's a lot of people in Chinatown who get very, very angry and go, "We are fucking Korean, you fuck!"
Oh, same shit.
I am from Korea, fuck! I don't care what part of China you're from. Shut up and get back to work.
You silly bastard, come on.
Make with the goat head and shut up.
Hurry up and give me my goat head.
Right? They don't care what part of Canada we're from.
No, not at all.
The Koreans aren't from China, listeners. Chinese listeners, I await your arrival.
I'll set up the claymores.
Yeah, so that was offensive.
Only to anybody who's not white.
Okay, let me be the first to say on behalf of Gord and I and Chris, our fill-in, to anybody who's not white, I'm sorry, dude. Sucks to be you. It's awesome.
That's so bad.
And to be Spike or
And to the last 3 listeners we had on Anchor, it was nice knowing you.
It was fun while it lasted. Thanks for listening.
And
Court.
yeah, see you in court. Kim Jong-un, if you could make it quick and painless, I'd appreciate it. Wow. I've never been waterboarded. It sounds maybe funner than it looks.
That's what it's like for me every day I go to fucking work.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
All right, I totally lost track of what I was trying to say. Not that I think, I don't know what I was trying to say.
I was going to say, was there even a point to anything at this stage? I'm not even sure.
There really is. This is a very point. It's been a while since we've done a pointless episode.
Yeah.
Although,
We definitely do.
I do need to address our listeners. Because I went to great lengths to edit beautifully 7 of my favorite past episodes and post them for you guys with perfect crystal clear sound and no bullshit and good music. And one of you could have shot me an email and told me that I did not remix 7 episodes. I remixed 3 episodes, one of them 4 times.
Nice. He must be onto something. Let him go with it.
EricandGord.com. It's not fucking the... could not one of you say, hey dude, you've been posting the same episode for 4 days, could you pick another one? Not just a hey, listen to what you're editing, dick. Something.
Let's see if he does it again.
I sat for 4... I thought, hey, this is neat. These 4 episodes are all 58 minutes and 57 seconds. That's neat. No, it's not. It's not neat.
Fuck a clue, right? I mean...
And while I do find us incredibly entertaining, by the 4th hour it got a little dry. I'm not going to lie. When I was listening to us this morning, you hear all the stupid shit I say 4 times in a row, and it starts to lose its impact.
Oh my god. Oh, that is the best fucking thing.
Really need that listener input. Please, EricandGord.com. I give out my own goddamn phone number on the air every night. Just a text. Hey, fuckstick, listen to what you're doing. Anything.
Oh my god, somebody please send a text that says, hey, fuckstick.
What an absolute waste of my life. And, oh god, it's not even the good episode.
You gotta watch it, though.
It wasn't even the number 1 episode that did.
It's one from... let me put it into perspective. I'm broadcasting in the cold from Stadium SkyTrain Station, and I'm trying to sell meat.
Oh, so you're trying to sell meat or you?
Meat! Meat!
Okay, meat. Okay.
I'm freezing at Stadium SkyTrain Station, hawking lamb chops while we talk.
Leftover goat.
Wait, I remember that. I remember that episode.
Leftover goat.
Hang on, Gord, talk for a minute. I gotta sell this piece of fucking meat. Hang on.
That's the one you remember. That's good stuff. Shit.
That's what dreams are made of, right there.
Oh. You.
I knew him when.
Oh my god! But anyone wants to listen to the same episode 4 times? It's it's funny because I did the funny title. Hey, another remix. Hey, this guy's remixing again. It's all the same fucking episode.
Oh my god!
That was a bitter pill to swallow when I was cozying up to my desk at the community center and listening to a little Eric and Gord this morning.
You mean you're off?
That is just absolutely the best thing I've fucking heard in my life.
I really wish it wasn't true.
I'm so happy it is.
Just once I would like to be one of the funny guys that actually has to write a goddamn joke, not just live it.
Yeah, but you gotta admit,
Living
it's pretty fucking funny.
See, you can't write that shit, though. That's the point.
Oh,
That's
that spontaneity of what we do that makes it work so well.
That's going to be the review when they're going to show us.
From now on, we're going to be, every month we'll release a top 10 episode of our favorite episodes, and it'll be the same fucking 12-minute clip every time.
That'd be pretty funny. Actually, I got to put together a 2-minute clip of us. I'm trying to pick a 2-minute clip. Hey, listeners, here we go. Send in your suggestions for a 2-minute clip. I need to put together a 2-minute clip to give to Google for this application I'm doing so that Gord and I can go to broadcasting school and learn how to podcast.
Because apparently we need it.
We get $40,000 and 8 weeks of school in Boston. And you don't cough on the air. That's the first rule. I even have a cough button here that I never use.
I would, for the record, as I cough, I would never fucking use the cough button. Fuck that. I got a cough, you're gonna fucking hear it.
Yeah, I've got a button that controls the sound when it gets too loud too. Sorry, James.
We're not gonna use it.
Actually, I don't even know where it is anymore. It's in here somewhere. But yeah, we pick your favorite 2-minute clip, or send us a note and say, mention a 2-minute clip that you really enjoyed, and if I agree with you, it will accompany my application. It has to be in by, I believe, the 12th or 13th of this month. So
I think I got her fucking clip. You just admitting the fact that you fucking did the same episode 4 times. That's perfect. It's raw, it's honest, it's funny as absolute fuck, and I think that's perfect.
well, that might just have to be the one.
So there's my 2 cents for the entry there.
Can it be something where you look like a jackass?
Nah, because I'm perfect.
Yeah, I don't think there is a moment on the show. Although I do look back so fondly on all the ones where you just talk about how dumb I am back in the beginning, where you're just like, that's terrible. I'd spend all day slaving over a joke, and then you just go, that's awful. I can't even follow that with a response.
It's inspired, though.
You're so much funnier in person. What happened?
You shouldn't have moved, dick. I'm fucking bleeding all over the place here. And join me tomorrow on Eric Brennan. Yeah, it's just me again.
We dropped Gord because he's an asshole.
And join Gord on his neverneededyouanyway.com.
Get off my coattails.
If I ever actually did my own podcast, it would never get released. I would never edit anything ever, and I would never know if anything works. I'd never listen to it.
No, I don't know how you're not even the slightest bit curious. It's fascinating, and I'm a little jealous that you can do that. You can just go out and talk for an hour and a half every night and not even wonder what you said.
The reason
that's
is
a confident man.
It's not confidence, it's actually fear. I'm going to be honest. Here's a raw moment. Dun, dun, dun. Words being raw and honest. I actually don't like to hear I don't like the sound of my own voice.
And neither do we, so that's good.
It works out perfectly.
I didn't mean that.
This is why I'll never be a singer, because I can't. I will be the loudest fucking guy in the room. I will draw as much attention to myself as possible. I will tell stories in front of a group. But as soon as you put me in any situation where I'm either elevated above people, so like on a stage with a microphone, forget it. It's not going to happen.
I am quite the opposite. In fact, I will climb on a soapbox at the most inopportune times for everyone, just to be the center of attention.
Gord, I'm guessing that's without alcohol, though?
Oh, absolutely.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, I know. Fill me full of fucking alcohol. I will fucking yammer on in any stage. I will sing. That's the only way I ever did karaoke. And for the record, I'm fucking awesome at karaoke, but only when I'm fucking blitzed out drunk.
And he'll sound like Paul Rogers, too. I'll guarantee it.
Oh, yeah. I sound like a fucking golden god. It's amazing.
I'll never forget the first night you and I really spent any time together, and we just sat out on the balcony freezing and talking about shit that nobody else was interested in until they all went away.
And then we continued to talk.
Until I literally had to be dragged out of there.
The original master plan worked. The very first one you guys came up with.
You know what? God bless her. I'm not going to name her on the air, but I had a girlfriend who thought Gordon and I would be good friends, and I owe her everything.
It's true. That introduction was amazing. I remember the first time when you brought a guitar out. I'm like, you know how to play? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh my god, this is great. And then you sang, and I'm like, I got all jealous, because I'm like, oh, I don't sing in front of people.
Then you're like, I hate this guy.
And then it started.
Now I hate this guy.
But you confessed something to me recently that I have to hate you even more for, and I'm not going to say what that was, but we're definitely far beyond even.
Why? Go ahead. What did I say?
I don't want to say it on the air. But you confessed something about a mutual acquaintance, and I'm mad at you.
Sorry, Gordon, don't swing that way.
You say that now. There's always enough alcohol to change your mind.
Yeah, okay, you got a point.
Actually, this is the quiet room, and I'm a screamer.
The neighbors would love it.
Well,
It'd be one of those moments you're like, stop. No, wait, keep going. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
That's not the safety word.
The safe word is, I love it, please keep doing it.
Harder. No spit, no organics. Dry.
It's gotta be dry. It's the only way to do it.
That's the safety word.
That's the safety word? Can the safety word be, oh God, no?
Yeah.
How about the safety word is just when you're really quiet for 10 minutes?
And not breathing.
You know, there's a reason why I do this in the cemetery.
Wow.
Nobody complains about anything that I do to them. It's great.
Yeah, it's true. But every once in a while, they give you the cold shoulder. But
you see what you did there? You cracked a pun. That's funny.
dad joke.
Actually, I think the Headstone's got a nice song sort of along those lines. Cemetery,
Yeah, they do, actually.
Down in the cemetery, you have to dig her up.
Well,
Yeah. Went down to the cemetery, had to dig her. Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I like the headstone.
Got there and my baby was buried. I had to dig her up.
Yeah, that's a great song.
The the headstone, the singer of the Headstones, great cast member of Degrassi, played an abusive father in the new series, and was very creepy and very just you hated his guts, and that's damn good acting.
They also did the movie Hardcore Logo, which is fucking great.
He did not laugh. Hugh Dillon, I believe his name is.
Yep.
That's right.
Did not find my references to the sequel I wanted to make, Hardcore Lego, funny at all.
I need to know what is your sequel.
I told him he should make a sequel. This is long before Lego Batman and everything. I said he should make Hardcore Lego. And he did
It'll
not.
be a hit now.
Yeah. This is 20 years ago. I was like, we should make Hardcore Lego. And one of my favorite songs from that movie, Sonic Reducer by the Lost Boys, killer song that one of my bands used to cover. And we wanted to do it with Lego. I don't know. I thought it was damn funny, and now it's a thing. And that pisses me off.
I would watch that immensely. I would really enjoy that.
Yeah, just like a Lego punk movie. It'd be funny. Anyway, now it's a thing. They got that Batman Lego and
It'd be great just to see a Lego shoot himself in the head. That would just be worth it on its own.
yeah, right?
Lego brain matter everywhere.
Let's do some Lego snuff films. We'll do Faces of Death Lego. Faces of Lego Death.
Faces of Lego.
You can show us paying the parents, all the money and everything of the Lego.
That's a brilliant idea, actually. Just a Lego snuff film.
Oh, that is great.
But I'm not bringing Seth Green in on it. Him and his robot chicken can go fuck themselves.
You really? Yeah, sorry, you don't like Robot Chicken.
I love Robot Chicken. Just fuck you. This one's mine, Seth. Back off.
I love that show. That show is designed just for me. I swear to God.
That was one of those shows that I didn't watch because everybody liked it so much. Yeah, it was just to like, it was for no reason. I just everybody likes it. I fucking hate it. Yeah.
Garbage.
I'm never watching it. Man. And then I secretly watched 2 seasons one night. And you don't do that if you don't really like something.
Yeah.
But I still don't admit that. So, everybody listening, could you not tell my friends? Yeah, I really like the show, but by that point I was so committed to not liking it that I couldn't just do a 180 on them, because I'm very pretend stubborn. So I've still never admitted it.
I always loved the clip they did of what happened after the Death Star blew up. Did you ever see that clip?
No, I don't think I did.
Oh my God, it's one of the longer clips because it's actually it's like 3.5 minutes long. It's like almost a whole episode.
Yeah.
But it's so genius because it shows Senator Palpatine. He's sitting there joking with his buddies, and he cracks a joke. And one of the guys is like, "Oh, you made milk come out my nose." And they're laughing. The phone rings. He picks up. He goes, "Go for Papa Palpatine." And he goes, "Oh, Vader! How's my favorite Dark Lord Sith?" He's like, "You're what? What do you mean? What do you mean the Death Star blew up? What the fuck is an aluminum falcon?" And he starts getting mad at him. He's like, "Get your light bright fucking asthmatic ass back to this fucking thing so I can kick your ass all over the place."
That's
and he finally goes, "Oh wait, he's crying." Oh, the whole episode is, geez, you gotta fucking get on fucking YouTube and watch that.
I'll definitely check it out. I love the way they used to pussify all the villains. Like, whenever they did Skeletor from He-Man, it's just brilliant.
Oh my God. Did you see that commercial that came out? I don't even know what the commercial is for. But it takes place in a bar, and fucking Skeletor is like sitting in the fucking, or He-Man is sitting in the bar, and Skeletor walks in, and they start staring each other down, and then all of a sudden they start playing the song from fucking Dirty Dancing.
God.
At the time of my... And they do the entire dance routine.
It's probably a Super Bowl commercial or something.
I don't know what it's for. It's fucking genius. It's so... Because their costumes are perfect. Like, I mean, it's spot on.
Really? It's not like Dolph Lundgren in the God-Awful 80s movie?
No, it's like if He-Man was actually real, this is exactly what he looked like. His name was Skeletor. It looked amazing.
Wow. Very cool. No, I've never seen it.
Yeah, it is too good.
That was right along the line. I don't know why it just jumped into my head. Never mind, it's not funny. No, it is. It's just something from earlier. I have a friend who's a very, very, very good and very well-known native carver.
Yeah.
And I said we should set up booths side by side each other this summer, and I'll do all really white carvings next to him. Because, you know, he's always got the eagle and the bear, and they're carrying the whale off into the sunset or whatever, and, you know, it'd just be funny to whittle white guy shit beside him.
I was just like, no, like, what would you whittle?
What's that? Oh, it's a basset hound with the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, Here's a hockey skate.
This is a hockey skate and Pam Anderson's boobs.
That's perfect.
It's very spiritual in my family.
I'll take 2, please.
It was moderately offensive, and he took it that way. So, good.
Perfect.
He's like one of these guys. He's very just not easily impressed by anything. Like, he's just too fucking cool for mortals, and I just keep digging my hole a little deeper every time I talk to him. But he's a very good artist. Anyone in the city who's listening, I'm talking about wood chips, of course. And I'm not going to give out his name on the air because I feel he could kill me from afar. But I just thought that was funny, the idea of a white guy carving, because we have nothing sacred. Like,
no.
Really?
Well, actually, no, we do. We're the best racists on the planet.
Well, yeah, we got that.
That's what we got.
We are very good racists. What's sacred? Like, we have no... I don't know, Suzanne Summers, maybe, I guess, and the Dick Clark New Year's. That's about it.
Well, we got Pam Anderson. She's ours.
I don't know if she is anymore.
Well, she's not anymore, but...
Because she wants nothing to do with humans. She's all just save the pets.
Yeah, she's just vegan. That sucks.
Anyway. We should get Tommy Lee on the show and talk about that. He would. Remember that Tommy Lee goes to college fucking bullshit he did? Tommy, come on, man. The fuck
Yeah,
are you
that-
thinking?
That lasted all of like a fucking couple of semesters, or a couple of fucking classes.
Yeah, well, yeah. What's he gonna do?
Tried Tommy Lee and Flavor Flav and a new flavor of love.
Oh Jesus.
Now, speaking of, I don't know, did I tell you that I finally saw the movie The Dirt? Did I tell you about this yet?
You did mention that you'd seen it.
And there was a scene in it that actually bothered me.
Oh, cool.
And I was quite disappointed by it. I mean, from the moment the movie started, I knew right away. The guy they got to portray Vince Neil, very disappointing.
So it bothered you like Hostel bothered people, or it bothered you like it was a poorly done scene?
Bothered me because it was a poorly done scene. It was, because, I mean, I read the book. I'm a fan of the band. You know, like, I own the book. I own The Dirt. I also own...
I'm not ashamed to go on record and say I was always a big fan myself.
Yeah, they were great. I got no complaints with them. But anybody who's not a big fan, Vince Neil went through some very rough shit. Not just when he ended up killing a guy in a car crash, but his daughter Skylar died from cancer that ended up. No, they didn't touch up on this in the movie. And I was pissed about this because that was a huge thing. She died because the house that he bought had this creek that ran out behind them, this water creek that ran in behind his house, and his daughter was always playing in the creek and shit. The water was contaminated by a local business.
Oh, wow.
And she died from cancer from that. And he sued them and fucking lost.
Jesus.
Even though it was proven. It was a brutal thing. So in the scene that bothered me the most, it was, I mean, he did a decent enough job in the actual hospital scene when she died in the hospital. It was heart-wrenching. It was a good scene. But it was near the end when Vince was sitting in a bar, just sitting there having, drinking by himself. He's depressed off his ass. The band all come in together and they sit down with him to say, look, we want to get together, record another album, do another tour, whatever. And Nikki Sixx turns to him and says, look, man, I'm really sorry about Skylar. And the crying scene was just pathetic.
Yeah, they're tough to do.
I get it. It's tough to do, but, I mean, I think they should have left that scene out. They should have redid that scene.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because it was terrible. It was so bad. It was so not believable. There was just nothing. And it's just like, I was really sad.
Did he have any say in it?
The band?
Vince Neil.
Oh, fuck yeah. They were, all four of them were fucking producers of the movie.
Well, then he must have signed off on it.
I'm assuming that was just the best take, and after seeing so many shitty takes,
Yeah.
I think they just said, no, I think this is good, not realizing that after seeing so many shitty takes, that actually ended up being fucking horrendous.
I could see that. Hey, I want to switch gears just a little because you brought something up that came up this weekend for me, and I just want to. Hey guys, sometimes your kids are messed up when they're born, for whatever it is, and I don't mean messed up. I mean, your kids are different when they're born. They may be born with an illness. They may be born with cerebral palsy. They may be born with any number of things, and I need men to know, and I think we all need to support our friends in this. It has nothing to do with you. It's not your fault. It's not your defective junk. It's just the way the dice fell that day. I met a guy this weekend who is convinced that it's his faulty unit that produced a child with cerebral palsy. And his story broke my heart. The way he looks at it is absolutely heartbreaking. And guys, you have to know that that's not true. And your kids are beautiful, and just do the best you can with them and love them while you can. It's a heartbreaking thing to think of. Or maybe
you just got really bad sperm. There's always that.
That too, but again, that's not something you can control.
No.
And, guys, this is a segue that I didn't want to have to get to, but we're already an hour into this mess. So I am witnessing, as I get more involved in the community and I get more involved in helping people, which I love, and it's so cool that people are actually seeking me out and coming to me for help. It's so flattering and so awesome. God, I hope I can live up to it. But I'm meeting a lot of guys who deal with a lot of emotional shit, and they have nowhere to turn, and they're scared, and they can't admit it to their friends. And there is no resources available for a single dude with questions, with confusions, a guy who's fleeing abuse, a guy whose rights are being denied. There's nothing for men. And
No, there isn't.
newsflash, like, we got all these funny commercials. Oh, men have skin too. Yeah, well, men have fucking hearts too. Men have emotions too. Sorry, fellas, I'm blowing the lid off this massive secret. We're fucking people.
We have a feeling.
And we feel, and it sucks, and we get hurt too by women that are much smaller than us, and then we get laughed at by police, we get ridiculed in the courtroom, we get told, there's no way she could hurt you. Well, yeah, she can, and she does, frequently. That's not getting too personal right there yet, but gentlemen, I'm sending an open call. Any of you who feel guilty, emotional, just need someone to talk to, ericagore.com, there's a contact page you can fill out very anonymously. I'm the only one who sees it. And reach out. I'm trying to put something together for us. I'm not sure what just yet, but this needs to change. Men need to be heard, because there's guys killing themselves over shit that really we could just talk through. And no religious bullshit, no judgment, no anything. Just we need a place where we can talk, and I'm going to put that together. And I want anyone who has access to any sort of resources out there, please get in contact with us and let us know what we can do to get you involved to help a lot of confused older men who are lost out there. No, don't let me say older. I mean, I'm just saying that because I'm one of them. But youths, any age, men of any age, we got to stick together and help each other out, because there's some really sad shit going on, and we never admit it, and we should, because it makes you look tougher, in my opinion.
No, absolutely. Admitting when you've been taken advantage of, when you've been, like you said, abused. You know, I mean, like, it. Just because a guy can be a little more physically domineering over somebody doesn't mean that somebody else can't still do forms of abuse against them. You know, I mean, like, it's a brutal thing that there's nothing guys can really do or say about it.
No, because you get laughed at, and
yeah,
or you think you'll get laughed at, and that's enough to sometimes guys will suffer in silence for years. But it only takes one to really admit it, and you'll see a whole group fucking pop up with their stories, and then next thing you know, it's just normal. And that's the way it should be.
Yeah, it should be. It isn't, but it should be.
No, I know it's no secret that there is a little bit of a selfish catalyst to this, and it was the very not private tirade my daughter's mother went on Facebook this weekend, and yeah, that's gonna get ugly. And I have sat silent for 5 years and let her do that to me, and I've never said a bad word about it, and I am frankly fed up. And I'm sure I'm not alone in that, and I'd like to hear you guys' stories.
No, man, it's not right. You know, you can act. You have control over how you act. The biggest thing is what people in this situation, the ones that are causing this grief, they think they're doing it because they're the ones being slighted. What you don't understand is the damage you are causing to the child in certain situations is so much worse, because it takes so much longer to find and heal from this than it does from just being a better fucking person to begin with, and just not being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Take yourself out of the equation. And understand that this isn't always about you.
Well, too many women believe that it is, especially,
Yeah, right.
and too many women find something to complain about when they have it so much better than a lot of other women out there.
Yep.
But they just can't see the forest for the trees, so to speak. So, guys, if you feel this way, and I'm dead serious about this, write in, call me anytime, day or night. Nothing's going to be made public unless you want it to be. Full input from everybody who wants to get involved. And however you want to be involved, let's see what we can do this summer to really cheer us all up. I think maybe that's a lot of the anger and resentment that's going on out in public is just shit that we're not sharing in private.
Yeah. And this would be that safe place that we can do it. We can bring your story to us. You know, you don't want to be known. You don't want to be known about who you are specifically, but getting those stories out and getting that off of your chest, knowing that somebody is there to listen that's been through a variation of this, it's tremendously helpful.
Yeah, it is. And you don't want to be the last one in the group because we'll make fun of you.
That's right.
No, we won't. But,
For yourself now.
but we kind of will. Like when something becomes a little bit ridiculous because everyone's doing the other thing, then it becomes the funny way. Like there's always like the guy who makes fun of the gay kid way after all the other guys have been converted. He looks like the jackass now. You don't want to be that guy.
No.
In every sitcom ever. You don't want to be the Slater to our Zach and Screech. That's what I'm saying.
No, you don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, this summer I'm dead serious about. I knew I had to bring it up some point tonight because I would like to devote a large portion of this upcoming week to it if necessary. That's not to say I'm going to get all sad and somber on you guys' asses for a whole week, but just a minute to realize that even Gordon and I are human, and I've heard of feelings, I've told they suck, and I'd like to help with them.
Absolutely. Anything we can do to help with this. It's fucked up. It's not right, and fuck me, man. It's 20 fucking
Not
19.
even with Chris's dick.
No. It's 2019, man. Like, we've got to be able to... You want men to be, more open to their emotions and more sensitive? Well, then here you go.
Yeah.
Let us actually say that what's actually bothering us when we get these issues, and let's bring it to the forefront. It's not right.
That's exactly well said. It's not right. We got to come up with a hashtag thing because that's the thing, but I don't know what it is.
Hashtag it's not right.
Hashtag it's not right. I like that. It ties in directly to my... I don't want to call it the anti-Me Too movement, but the no, not Me Too movement. I'm not Bill Cosby because I say you're pretty. We tread this line now where we're either vilified or mocked. We're being emaciated constantly, emasculated.
Just put sand in your bag and suck it up.
Or put sand in your bag and suck it up.
Yeah.
And it's not fair anymore. It's stupid. And the biggest, toughest dudes out there will tell you that. And the other ones are Persian and stupid. I didn't mean that at all. Yeah, I totally did.
Yeah, you did. Fuck it. It's alright.
Yeah. So, deadly serious, ericandgord.com, or to reach me on the phone, get us on Facebook, however you want to contact us. Most importantly is anyone who can provide assistance, be it counseling, legal help, any resources, or if you know access to resource exclusively for men, please let us know. I'm dead serious about this. All around the world, guys, let's do this. We're in, 20 countries or something? There's at least one dude listening to us. Call us up. Just say, hey. Just say, hey, dude, I heard you, and I think it's awesome. Something like that.
I understand. I've been there. Something.
Hashtag fuckstick. If it makes you feel better. And that's the code word if you want to sound tough. Just say, hey, fuckstick, and then we'll all get it. That'll be our secret code.
Safety word.
Yep.
That's our safety word.
Yeah, fuck sick.
You know, like, how you feeling today? Oh, what are you asking for, fuckstick? Yeah, that's right, but we know that means, like, that's like our way of hugging.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
I know it's not my fault, fuckstick. Jesus. God, can you believe this guy?
What are you?
Shut the fuck up, man. What the hell?
Yeah. That's cool. I like that. I thank you, Gord, for being on board. I knew you would be, but I didn't have time to discuss it with you in tandem with the horrible ranting of my nemesis.
As soon as I saw that shit starting, I knew right away that this is something that we've got to actually like talk about, because it's fucked up. It's brutally painful to have to fucking deal with, and it's damaging on so many different levels.
And I can't believe I have to go on the air and say this again for, I believe, the third time. You cannot publicly shame me. It doesn't happen.
No,
There are
doesn't
two
work well.
things in life that you don't happen. You don't get attacked by a shark on dry land, and you don't embarrass Eric.
That's it.
It's real simple. Square the circle, do the math, and whatever fucking cliche I use every week. There's nothing you can do that's more embarrassing than what I do to myself generally every single day. And plus, I don't embarrass, and I'm an open book. I've never been private about my history. I've never been private about my horrible present. And it's just, I have no secrets. And you can't shame me, because my friends all know what I am, and they like me more than you. So, yeah, peace.
That's right. Goddamn right we do.
And I wish peace. I would love to have harmony. And if that certain person doesn't want to be on board with that, well, eat my dust, honey. This bus is rolling out real fast.
Yep.
I don't even know.
No, there's a lot of stuff that I can talk about with that one. So, I mean, I've experienced some fucked up shit. I've seen people that have experienced fucked up shit. And it's always, everything always backfires in the end.
Yeah.
So why start that fucking shit to begin with?
But too many guys don't make it to see that.
Yeah.
Especially when in a neighborhood where it's so easy to put a needle in your arm and go to sleep.
Yep.
It's too convenient now. And it's happening. I think a lot less accidentally than we might believe. So, I don't want to see that happen. So give me a call, call me names, whatever. Hashtag it's not right.
It was because of this shit that I went through, dealing with exactly what you're talking about. That's the reason I tried fucking heroin the first time.
Yeah, I bet you that's not uncommon.
Like, I mean, I was a guy who was never one to say, what's the point? I would never be into it. I'd never try it. I just didn't care. I fucking packed my life up. I threw the fucking garbage. I was done. I just wanted it all to stop, and I numbed it, and I spent many a night, months, fuck, who am I kidding? Months of just anything to stop the pain.
Yeah.
And who am I going to talk to? I had nobody to talk to. Nobody I knew was going through this. You know?
Yeah.
So we have that outlet for you. We can talk.
And it doesn't have to be that extreme either. You just, anything.
Yeah.
You got a weird rash? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, you need to rebuild a carburetor? I don't know. I'm great. I'm a good carpenter. Call me up with your carpenting question. Anything, guys. You want to chat? We're here. It's an open platform for dudes to talk. And ladies, we'll give you a ladies' night too. Don't worry about that. We're all about equality here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you have a lot of resources that we don't. And God bless you, there was a time when you needed them more than we do, but I think maybe we've kind of crossed paths now, and we need it now. Not that you don't, but we need ours.
Absolutely.
And it's not like the fucking country club. It's not, we don't need you in there smoking cigars with us.
But we're getting
No.
T-shirts and jackets.
We'll bring
Although
you,
a woman sucking on a stogie is kind of sexy.
we'll bring you a sticker from the a bumper sticker, something from. Why are we? No, I was gonna go. There's no point in going blue at this point. We did that all at the beginning. Gord, I can hear it in your voice. You're failing fast.
I am definitely getting fucking tired.
Thanks very much for what was a really entertaining podcast made out of nothing. Just like every dinner I've made for the last 5 years.
And, like, truly, anybody, we talked about ass play earlier, but, there is one thing when it comes to ass play. You can pull a really good fucking podcast out of your ass if you really give it a shot.
I like it. Yes, you can. Don't try it as a career, but every once in a while, it's good times.
Absolutely.
So, I don't know what your plans are, Gord. I'm going to be back on the air in roughly 23 hours. And until then, take care of each other.
Call us. We're here for you. And fuck Trudeau!
Why? He's got to be at home going, why this time?
Why won't you leave me alone for one episode?
Yeah, whatever. Fuck stick.
Fuck Trudeau and his fuck stick.
Yeah, hey Trudeau, you're in on this too, buddy. Give us a call. But if it's about me and Gord abusing you, please don't. That's another show.
Fuck you, Trudeau. I fucking dare you to call us. Oh, I fucking dare you.
We're bordering on treason. Good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
I can't get a song to play. Oh, I love that.
Gord's gonna wind up doing the Chretchen thing.
Oh, I guarantee Gord's going to do the Chretchen thing.
Gord's gonna do a what?
Wind up in Trudeau's bedroom one night with a butter knife like that guy did on Chretchen.
Oh,